I am a 90-year-old guy who entered the university this year. I want to share my story and ask for help from my big brothers and sisters on the channel. We are 4 children and I am the last born on my father's side. When I was very young, about 2 years old, my parents divorced and my 2 big brothers went to stay with our father. My sister and I stayed with mom. I was too young to understand, but per the stories I was hearing, my mom was cheating with a certain man and my father found out about it, which caused their divorce. My mother didn't have anywhere to go, so she moved in with the man she was cheating on my dad with. Everyone knew about the affair now, so it wasn't a secret anymore. She got pregnant for the man and they gave birth to a girl. I am 3 years older than her, but the man already had 2 children from a previous marriage. The man and my mom had an engagement wedding and they are still together as I am speaking now. When my mom moved in with my stepfather, he was living in a single room and all 5 of us were in the same room. All the children used to lie on the floor and our parents were on the bed. One day, when I was 7 years old, I woke up in the middle of the night and saw my mom and stepdad having sex. There was no light in the room, but the street lights from across the street faced our window and everything was clear. Where I was lying down on the ground was dark, so they didn't know I was awake. Lying down quietly watching them. I was 7 years and didn't know anything about sex, so the first time I saw it, I was confused and I didn't know what to do. Unfortunately for me, I have always been a light sleeper, so anytime they woke up at night to have sex, I would be up watching them. The room was so hot, so they didn't use a blanket to even cover themselves. I used to hear all the things they were saying to each other during the act and in our local dialect, and it aroused a great desire in me. I became very curious to know why they were making those sounds. It didn't happen every evening, but I noticed that anytime my stepfather came back from work drunk, it would happen. Looking back now, it was a very careless thing they did because they were acting as if there were no children in the room. This thing continued for years and my parents didn't suspect a single thing. When I was around 11, I started playing with my private parts whenever they got up to do their thing. And when I was 14 years old, my biological father bought me a mobile phone and that made things even worse. I started filming them when they were having sex so I could watch and masturbate to it later. I had so many videos of them that my phone's memory eventually got full. Now that I am all grown up, I have realized I am not attracted to any other girl apart from my mother or her age mates. Whenever I get aroused, it is my mother's body I imagine. I have seen them so many times that when I close my eyes, I can recall every single part of her. As a child growing up, this has really affected me. When my age mates talk about young girls, I don't feel anything for them. However, when I see an older woman with my mother's body type, I will get an erection right away. I can see an old couple my parents' age in town and get aroused. I'm not aroused by girls around my age, but by older women in their 40s and above. As for the masturbation, it has gotten so bad that I can't even sleep without it. I always have to go to the toilet at night to watch videos of 2 elderly people doing it before I can feel okay. I have brought this issue here because I don't know where else to take it or whom to talk to. I don't have a friend I can trust with this secret. Please, admin and followers, what should I do? I have never had sex or had a girlfriend. It's just this weird fantasy I have that I fear will ruin my life. I will be reading comments on what you think I should do. God bless you.